J.D. Vance speaks to an empty Turning Point America rally. The audio actually echoes. He has the appeal of a, well, you know what, in the punch bowl. Trump is setting him up for failure. You're an errand boy sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill. That's an Apocalypse Now reference for you younger viewers. The idea of removing this president by the 25th Amendment seems impossible. But is it completely out of the question? Allow me some apocalypse fan fiction here. Consider JD's plan of Trump dying or being impeached falling through. Does he really think he will get Trump's endorsement as a presidential successor? He must know he has no chance without Trump's go-ahead. Same goes for Rubio. Here's the rub. Donald Trump has to have the Trump name to remain in the Oval Office and somebody under his total control. That won't happen with Vance or Little Marco. So my polymarket bet is on 2028 Republican presidential candidate. Drumroll, please, Donald Trump Jr. Sound crazy? What are we talking about here? Think about it. Since he can't run again, the only one he knows will fit this role in a shadow presidency is his kid. So bear with me. Trump will be facing the loss of billions in his corruption schemes and inevitable prosecution. To have another Trump in office is the only way to avoid this. As we get closer, Vance, while spineless, is not brainless. Trump will run his mouth well in advance, and JD will have some thinking to do. And that is what is required to kick the 25th Amendment into gear. I won't go into the weeds on how it works, but it is impossible without the consent of the VP. Sure, he'll wet his pants, but he wants so badly to be president, and knowing Donnie Jr. will be unelectable, he may be forced to make some kind of move. Will half the cabinet agree? Who knows will be in the cabinet at that point, but the composition of this group now is part thumbhead loyalist, in part calculating performance actors. Could Vance pull an Ides of March scenario at 2 JD? And what about Congress's part in this? I don't expect anything to happen before the November elections, so who knows what that will look like, or the disposition of the Republicans post-election. Seeing the accountability wave coming may well motivate them to approach Vance with some clandestine plan of allegiance and removal. No one wants Vance as president, but until 2028, we're all just spectators. Spoiler alert, in Apocalypse Now, an insane, murderous Colonel Kurt's command is terminated with extreme prejudice. The 25th Amendment was written for extremes. How do you see the apocalypse ending? I'm Tom Hoyer with The Reset. Peace.